I was having a meeting the other day and someone asked me, why is fast food so cheap? Okay, and fast food is cheap as a direct result of our global agricultural policy. Okay, in the 70s, Nixon realized that high food prices were a political disaster. So he sent this guy out to basically bring the price of foods down. And that's exactly what he did. He basically wanted everyone to start growing corn. He subsidized farmers to produce corn. He said, grow hedgerow to hedgerow. He said, get big or get out. That basically the patchwork quilt of the American farming belt suddenly became field after field of swaying corn. Why corn? Well, it's a very versatile, very durable crop that has a huge yield. Okay, it lends itself to mechanization. You can use machines to plant it. You can use machines to pull it out the ground and process it. Okay, it's very good. It can make a hell of a lot of stuff. Corn. It's useful for loads of different types of foods. Obviously, it's good. It feeds animals to create meat. Okay, it produces sugar, high fructose corn syrup for sodas and stuff like that, and also you use sweetener in many different things. But it also produces things like diapers, matches, textiles, plastics, batteries. That all comes from corn. Did you know that? I don't think so. In 2010, the US spent 1/3 of all the dollars that they gave to farmers on corn, okay? Twice as much as the second crop. The US produces 1/3 of the world's corn supply, a massive amount of this stuff, okay? Why am I telling you all this? Well, I started with the question, why is fast food so cheap, okay? When you subsidize a crop, you drive down the price it makes to produce that crop. When you have cheap corn, you have cheap products that are made from that corn. What is made from the corn? Well, they use corn to feed the cattle to produce the meat for the burger. So it drives down the cost of the burger, okay? You also produce sugar from the corn, high fructose corn syrup. That then drives down the price of the soda, okay? When you plant corn, you have to do crops on a rotation. So you can't just plant corn. You plant corn, soy, corn, soy, corn, soy. So soy is the other crop that they've got loads of. And soy produces oil that you fry the fries in. So when you have cheap soy, you can produce cheap fries. Burger, fries, and a Coke, okay? Subsidized. That's why the price of fast food is through the floor. That's why you can go into a McDonald's and buy a meal for a few bucks, okay? And since the 1980s, the cost of Coca-Cola has gone down by 7%, and the cost of fresh produce has gone up by 40%. Can you imagine a world that subsidizes the building blocks of food that is poisonous to mankind whilst giving this much money to the crops and foods that replenish us, make us healthy, and give us long and vibrant lives? You don't need to imagine anything because you live in that world present day.